As I reflect on 2021, probably one of my favorite moments was our 105th anniversary celebration. We had an opportunity as a staff to get together and drive across the primary service areas of this organization. And we handed out gift cards. That to me is a picture-perfect example of the mission of this organization. You know, we strive to create powerful communities through passionate giving. That's the work that we do, and that little gift card summarizes that for me. Just a couple months ago, we celebrated our 10th Raise the Region event, which has just been a wonderful community-wide celebration of philanthropy. Over the past decade, it's been remarkable to watch the way that not only the community, but perhaps most importantly, the nonprofits and the leaders at those nonprofits have really begun to embrace this opportunity to celebrate fundraising in North Central Pennsylvania. Another amazing program that we celebrated last year was our Pearls with a Passion Women's Giving Society. We're embarking on the 10th year of that initiative, but last year we closed out the year with $1 million in that fund balance, and it's just been a beautiful way for women of like minds to come together, celebrate their passion for nonprofits, for philanthropy, and also provide opportunities and education to learn about organizations they didn't know before. A lot of people may wonder, what exactly does FCFP do? Community foundations are complex organizations that do a lot of work in their communities. So working with nonprofits, working with donors. Last year for the Conkle Memorial Library, it was a need to do a major capital fundraising campaign. And they came to us as a potential partner and what services we could offer them to help them find success.
Essentially all the furniture is outdated, the presentation is outdated, and it's not as conducive to today's library user because of our high stacks and things of that nature. Because we're all volunteer board, we only have one full-time staff member here. The idea of raising money needed some assistance, and there are some tools out there that we did not have in our back pocket as volunteers, nor have the time or expertise to do, and that is where First Community comes into play. So they're able to help us with our campaign. They gave us a lot of training. All of our committee members on the fundraising group went through various training programs of how to ask for money and how to plan a campaign. So they were very helpful in that. And then, of course, they help us with some of the administrative things like credit cards, estate planning, things of that nature. This board felt that, okay, now we can take the next step. And really transforming this into a library of the future to serve today's population, but also the future population. The library still plays a key role in the community.
This community supports this library, always has, and continues to support it very well. We definitely need to maximize our space throughout the library, but the children's room in particular, it is used a lot and by children and our children's programming. If you look around, you can see some of the spots, some of the really needy parts. It's a nice building, but it just needs brightened up and spruced up.
My children have noticed the stark difference between our library and the other libraries in the area. So I think they are excited to bring some of that newness into this community library, and that's kind of what was needed. When I signed up, I was just supposed to be the board secretary, so I have no experience fundraising $400,000. So FCFP has been extremely helpful in kicking off that process, especially kind of showing the board how to do that and access funding that we weren't, expecting to access. I'm excited for a new space in the community, especially, post-COVID, now that everybody's coming out and meeting in person. I would just hope that this place will be exciting for patrons to kind of come together and kind of come out of this post-COVID world and hopefully grab a book and, read a little bit more.
The relationship that developed between the staff at FCFP and the volunteers at the Conkle Memorial Library is a perfect example of the way the Community Foundation works with nonprofit organizations. So whether you're a donor looking to create a lasting legacy, whether you're a nonprofit in need of some additional support, or whether you're a community member that sees a critical challenge in your area, we hope that you'll contact us, because we strive to create powerful communities through passionate giving, and we can only do that if we all work together.